Alright, hello everyone. So welcome to my new YouTube channel. My name is Daniel and I am the CEO of the Hot Bean Studio. I guess you could call me an indie game developer, and I'm also a full-time student at a university in the United States. So the goal of this YouTube channel is for me to post a bunch of devlog videos, possibly once a week. Not quite sure on when I'm going to post them. It's probably going to be pretty sporadic because I'm really busy half the time. It's just going to be showing my progress of this current game that I'm working on called Solace, as you can see by the title over here. And this is some current gameplay of the game. So I've been working on this game for a while now, and I think it's actually in a nice state to start showing off what I've done. And then I can also show off eventually what I'm going to plan on adding. And so what it is right now, or at least what I'm planning on it's going to be, is kind of a top-down management game. Actually, I'm not quite sure if it's going to be top-down or if it's going to be first-person management. Right now, it's actually a first-person game, so if you hit create map, it'll create a whole new world. I have this one kind of set in the nighttime, and you can walk around currently, and pretty nice little world generation. This is mainly what I've been focusing on for the longest amount of time now, is generating the world randomly with different seeds and actually having objects placed somewhat coherently. Not, I mean, they're basically placed randomly, but I think it looks really nice so far. And basically what I'm planning on adding in the future is the ability to maybe play in third person or first person, and then possibly have like a top down type view or kind of a free roam flying view where you can control people and manage a small village of people. And it's just like the typical uh, management game that you've seen before, but I don't know. I mean, this is just one of my first games, and I think I could probably add a couple like little twists and stuff, so that keep it interesting. Plus, I like the aesthetic of low poly and where it's going with right now. So, right now, I have the basic controller going for the player, world generation, and then I'm working on animals roaming. So, as you see with this lovely sphere hovering around, this is actually, well, I guess you could call it, I mean, it's like a little prototype bunny, or at least in my mind, that's what it is. And so basically what this is going to be is like a low poly bunny. Eventually he'll be like hopping around doing his own thing. You can see another one in the distance there. And yeah, I'm just working on the basics here. Like obviously I'm not going to create the model of a bunny just yet. I want to get the mechanics working before I actually add the model in and put all the time and effort. This is like the little spawner over here. Oh, actually, wait, no, that's not it. I actually don't know where the spawner is for these bunnies. It's just a normal cube. I don't know. There's a spawner somewhere nearby, otherwise they wouldn't be over here. But these little bunnies will just roam around, and I need to work on different AIs for them. I just like kind of copy and pasted some into code online to get this working just now. And I'm gonna just like modify that to the point where I like it and make it my own basically. And so where this game is going right now, got the world generation mostly done, player controller done for now, working on the animals, and then in the future I'm going to be doing like, building different things like farming, mining, and then the biggest thing I'm probably going to be working on the building after the animals, or I'm actually not quite too sure because I could do different interaction with the animals and having them go to certain things. Like I could make a berry bush or something that they go to eat. There's actually a lot of things I could do, but for now I actually have a little Trello. I'll put a link in the description. It's basically just a little website where you can plan out things and add different notes, and basically you can, or at least I can update it to give you an idea of what I'm doing right now and what I'm going to add in the future. And oh yeah, here's one of the little spawners. It's very beautiful looking. It's just a little square. So this little Trello that I'm going to make, actually I already have it made. You can go to it right now and check out where I'm at in the project, see what needs to be added before I think it's ready for actual release, or at least a beta test. And then you can kind of follow along with what I'm doing. So since I'm a college student, I don't get paid at all to make this game right now. So of course I have like 2 jobs. I mean, one's very not really demanding. The other one's a little bit demanding, or at least it will be in the future. And then obviously I have classes to go to, and so I'm very busy, and I'm not gonna have too much time to work on this. Like, I can't spend like 4 or 5 hours a day working on this game. So it's going along slower than other devlogs that I've seen, or like other indie games, because I have a life, and I also have a social life too, because I want to hang out with friends and stuff instead of working on this constantly and grinding away. And with that, I'm kind of working on it like from time to time in certain classes, and then I'll also like go to a library or whatever and work on it. But this is where I've gotten so far, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Maybe I'll make a Patreon, who knows, depending on how many people actually care about this. I mean, I'm gonna go all the way. I'm gonna finish this freaking game no matter what, because I've never published a game nor finished one ever, and I'm 100% determined to actually do that, because I kind of want to have like some achievement in my life, or at least at this point I do. I mean, I haven't really done much so far. I've just kind of like worked like crappy jobs, and I think it would actually be really nice to fully publish a game and then actually make money, or at least hopefully make some money from the game, and get some passive income, and then maybe make another game for you people if you actually care, and keep it all going, because this is actually, I really enjoy creating games and everything, and I know for a fact that I've watched a bunch of other people on YouTube who've created their own games and done little YouTube devlogs online, and it's extremely inspiring. So I thought I'd add to that inspiration for anyone that's looking to make games themselves, and so therefore I can hopefully inspire some people to actually finish a game, publish it, put it out there for people to see, make videos like I'm doing right now. Because before, I never thought I'd actually be making videos. This guy's stuck. And, without those other YouTubers online, I definitely don't think I'd probably be here right now, like making YouTube videos. Or especially like gotten this far in a certain game, because it's very time-consuming work to create a game and fully polish it. Because I've worked on another game before. If you go into the description, I'll put a link to my website where you could see like previous projects I've done. You could see one of my previous projects was called Tranquility. I'm not really good at naming things. I'm probably going to change the name of this project. But anyways, that last project I created, it was kind of like a 2D infinite procedurally generated world, and I got pretty far in the production of it. Like, I got the whole world to generate, do a bunch of things, made some music for it and everything, which I might steal the music and put it in this game, not quite sure yet. But yeah, after a while I just got really burned out on that game and kind of lost all heart in it, because there was a lot of issues with the back end coding for the world generator, and a lot of optimization needed to be put into it in order for it to be smooth. So, what they say, like, you can't, or it's not wise to start a project with a very large goal, I guess. I mean, this is a pretty ambitious project, I'd have to say, but it's definitely doable. The previous one that I was doing was essentially like remaking Minecraft and making it 2D, and that's just not like the type of game that you should do uh, to start off with game development. You want to kind of start small. I've done a couple other small projects. I never really finished them, but it's kind of helped me learn different aspects of Unity that I'm using to create this. And that bunny is just floating over there. Well, the sphere. It's kind of funny. But yeah, so this project's definitely a lot more manageable. I got the world generation done, and I'm probably not going to make it so that it's infinite. I might, but I'm not going to do it like Minecraft style where you can continue walking forever. I'm going to make it so that like you go to the edge of the world. This is an island, by the way. You go to the edge of the world like via boat or something, and then it would take you to another generated island in like a completely different scene. So it's a lot easier saving the data as opposed to having a fully infinite procedurally generated world and then figuring out how to save something like that. That's the biggest part, learning how to save all that information. And yeah, I gave up on that project to say the least. And I put a lot of time into that project. If you actually look at it, you'll see all the time that I put into it. Yeah, so this one I'm definitely gonna keep more realistic and keep it all going till the end because this is definitely way more manageable, so I can 100% finish this one. I mean, hopefully within like a year, if I were to say, depending on how much stuff I add. I mean, I might finish it a lot sooner. Um, it all depends on what state I want to release the game, obviously, and whether or not I want to do like maybe like a public beta test or more of closed. It depends on how much traction I get. Because right now, I mean, it's really weird filming this YouTube video because I'm not used to talking in a room by myself, to no one. It's very strange. But I'm doing it anyways. And hopefully this gains some traction because right now there's no one watching this, obviously, because no one knows about it. I'm the only one that knows about it. And here I am alone in my room and it's completely dark. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully you guys actually care about this and follow along with me. I'll keep you updated on my own website, on the Trello, and if you stay subscribed and like the video, it'll definitely help me out, get more exposure, build up the hype for the game. And yeah, so I guess that's it. Alright, I'll see you in the next devlog. I don't know how to end videos. Bye.